Assembling the dashboard, creating a mobile dashboard layout. In this lesson, we are going to create a mobile dashboard layout so that our end users can view our dashboard on different devices. Too often this is either neglected or we rely on Tableau to create an auto format for us, which is not always ideal. If you look at half the visualizations on Tableau Public, for example, very few have given enough attention to mobile enablement. However, if we're going to build professional dashboards, one of the amazing selling points of Tableau is that we can put information into the hands of the end users, i.e. on their mobile device. So to get into a habit of making all your dashboards mobile enabled is a great habit to get into. So let's build our mobile dashboard. So as you may or may not have noticed, underneath dashboard you have a default and a phone layout. As you can see, when you click phone layout, this is what it looks like. Tableau will try to position your data visualization in the best way it knows. However, it's never going to be to your liking. So what we can do now is click on the three dots and edit layout. So now we have full control over the layout of our dashboard. Now, a few interesting things. A lot of the icons and worksheets that we have in our default view, we can only reuse. So therefore, what I want us to do is start to arrange. But however, since Tableau has added loads of stuff to our dashboard, what I typically want to do is just to wipe it out completely and then rebuild, because it just makes life a lot easier. So all I'm doing is just going through and just removing. They will still be available, they'll be at the side, and we will add them again, and trust me, it will be a lot quicker than rearranging what Tableau's already given us. I wish there was, is there a quick way? There you go, just delete the whole thing. So first thing we're going to do is add a vertical, since it's top to bottom. As you can see, all the items on the previous dashboard, including text, appear here. And this is a great start. So let's start off with creating our very simple header, and then we can create all of our dashboards underneath. So let's take a blank and just drop it in, again for control purposes. It makes it easier to work with containers, well, vertical and horizontals. Let's drag one to the top, a vertical. Let's put inside this, let's see if we can find a Google icon. There we go, let's drop that inside. Let's actually take the Google COVID mobility text and put that on the side. There we go. Let's double click to get the parent container, and let's fix the height to 300 and see what that looks like. The logo's a little large, let's reduce the size a bit to 100. 300 was a bit excessive, so what I'm going to do is edit the height and make it 250, and hopefully that will look better. Let's remove the blank, we don't need it anymore. So you can see we're starting to build this out. Now let's add our parameters, because that's what we want in our dashboards. So I wish there was a way to increase the size of this, but worse things can happen. Let's just drag our parameters on as soon as we find them. View by. So that's the first two. Country and date are not available yet because we haven't added it, or added a worksheet where these are applicable, but we will do soon. So let's build this out. Let's take another horizontal. Let's set the height to say 80. Let's grab our icon. Let's start with retail and recreation. Let's go to our icons. There we go. Let's set the height to 40. As you can see, I am building this out literally from scratch, which is fine because I want that amount of control. Let's find a blank, since those come through as well. Let's put a blank in there. Make that 20 so there's a little bit of space. By the way, if you've added your text underneath, you could also make this a bit bigger. I have not added my additional text yet, but let's make this 40. Perfect. And again, another horizontal underneath. Let's make this 150 in height. Let's take one of those beautiful blanks. Make the width 40 so it matches the icon. Let's find a KPI for retail. Let's drop it in the side. You don't need to see the title. Let's make the width 120. Lovely. Now, the last thing we want to do is take retail and recreation. Let's put the trends. And let's put the moving average. So let's see if we could find this. Retail and recreation, there we go. Now hide the title. As you can see, it's disappeared because we are not, well, because of our filter. So let's build out the remainder of our dashboard. What I want us to do is to recreate the following for the remaining 5 metrics. After which, add your additional information, which should be here. Add it to the bottom. And then let's review. So what I want you to do now is to pause the video and then try to recreate those 5 additional slots, I'll say KPIs, and then press play. And once you've been able to lay this all out, this is what we are looking for. We have the parameters above. By the way, as I was doing this, I noticed the clear all button. You notice something every day. So as you can see, we've built out our metrics. You can see they're nice and clean. This is how it will look on a mobile device. Underneath, we have our about information, about this dashboard, about this data, the privacy statement, and additional resources. Our parameters also work, but the key thing is this is how it will look on your mobile device. So we could change this to 4 months. And it will change. We could change to the moving average view. Like I said, it doesn't take a long time to build. The main thing is just to layer them out using containers. Remember, horizontal, vertical. Use the blanks to add some padding. And here we have it. We have completed our dashboard. We can go to our default view. And we can now view our dashboard on a mobile phone.